So my appeal is that as we enter the segment of presentation of ideas, we should bear in mind the core values of PPP. That's why it doesn't matter how much we disagree with that party. When they invite us, we always go, because you can't dialogue with somebody you don't sit with. You can't reconcile with somebody you can't sit with. Even when you disagree, you can only reconcile with such a person when you are closer to that person. So those are the core values.
In 2005, in February, I embarked on a journey which is now 20 years to date, and my goal was to bring change to a small group of people, contribute to the nation. So I engaged into charitable work. So I've done that for 20 years. The challenge at time was education, healthcare, and income. It is still the challenge today, 20 years ago. If I ask anyone in this room today, I'll ask you a question. I can ask a volunteer if you want to. If you receive phone calls in a day, and let's imagine there are 10, how many people are going to call you to say, "Hi, are you okay?" Mobilize civilian role. We are saying, establish a civilian transition commission that will audit all military interferences, including the National Executive Committee. Actually, dismantle the National Executive Committee because it is covered into our Constitution and nobody talks about it. Article 274 of Uganda's Constitution says all the laws that were said, discussed, and planned between 1986 to 1995 should all be included in the Constitution and cannot be interpreted by Parliament.
This is not just an event maybe you are covering, but one that I am very much convinced it's an event that is going to go down in your books of history as one of the major events that you witnessed occurring. So I welcome you. Thank you for coming over. George and I have had some distance in the past months. I am very sure there are people who are waiting for certain moments, because that's what politics has taught very many.